will see the Florida State Seminoles taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Seminoles will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So LSU's offense is on the field for the first time today. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Looking for a man, it's Nussmeier. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Got it behind the line, it's Durham. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wants to go up top. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. After that last completion, it's second down. That's caught. It's Anderson. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. The D thinking brings some heat on third and long from the 44. Just keeps slinging it. Pocket breaking down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They kick it away on fourth down. He'll field the punt and look for room. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So Florida State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air, it's Castellanos. Caught near the sidelines. Will pick up a few before going out of bounds. The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Takes it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Trying play action. The sure hands, it's Anderson. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Sharp. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Tigers have their offense in high gear. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Another incompletion on third down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Get it out on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. He splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, lost a throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Makes the catch. It's White. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. And he made the grab with enough for the first down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's pulled down. Hunt is on its way. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. With the catch, it's Anderson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Turning it on! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Sharp. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught close to the marker, it's Anderson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Here's the pressure. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Attempt to try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia State is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisiana. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give is to Williams. He's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. Now on second down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the right. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he drops to throw. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Oh, he wants it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Catch in the middle. It's Pittman. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
When you got third and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
The Noles will call on their punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll call for the fair catch here. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Durham. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Now the play fake. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Quickly out to the tight end. They're facing a third down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He'll try to really get into this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. When Bobby Bowden built this program, high-flying offenses, great quarterback play, innovation, and that's what they hope they'll see on display today.
Yeah, and it was year after year, man. He found so many elite athletes, such good recruiting in the state of Florida, and when the Seminoles get those guys, man, those teams fly.
First down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels. Heisman winners. Jesse, that's some pressure. But, man, if he can cut down on the turnovers, he might join them.
Yeah, there's no question about it, Reese. This guy has a lot of talent. I really also just appreciate the fact that he stayed put at LSU. In an era of college football where especially quarterbacks are transferring 2, 3, 4 times, naming off those guys you just did, it would have been so easy for Nussmeier to try to find another opportunity somewhere else. He believes LSU is the best situation for him to win a national championship.
Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Rushes on him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He made the catch past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down. The kick is on its way. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Bunch formation for these receivers. Hand off from the shotgun. On his feet at the 40. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. LSU quick to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They'll give it to him again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hilton. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Caught over the middle, it's Anderson. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. With the run on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers! After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. Sam Houston may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Huntsville every time. The Bearcats have been racking up road wins since the Ron Randleman days, and they get another one today. One game, I know, fellas, but it could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in CUSA.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Quarterback adapting. Makes one man miss. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Noles want to move quickly. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Grabbed in the middle. It's Durham.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They punted away on 4th down. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. That's a penalty, that's a penalty, that's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. And the Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield very late in the half. Got it in the middle, it's McCoy. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Working on the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Right down the boulevard.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable 1st half in Baton Rouge. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be 1 drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Looking to throw on first down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll back them up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic, guys that get after the quarterback. LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. He leaves it with his back. Oh, he's got some space. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, LSU!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Georgia State is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisiana.
Quarterback on the keeper.
Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Leaves it with the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Castellanos. Looking left. Complete downfield. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's McCoy. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Noles will punt it away on 4th down. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. They go to the counter. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And now on third down after that last run. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Fighting off the defender. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. They'll ride the hot hand. Quick spin on the run. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal block.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. That's caught, it's White. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with the lone back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Yeah, and obviously this offense has had their way, getting a huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll sneak it. LSU will get a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. Plows through the defense. The ball pops out. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. To the air, it's Nussmeier. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. Guys, LSU has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. He'll pull it on the read. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give is to Williams. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Williams.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
He's got it along the sideline. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
On the direct snap, it's Williams. Powers through the defender. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Throws to the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it inside the 15.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find...
And into the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Noles are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point gets him a little closer at 31-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Nevada handled its business today, and given what the week was like in Reno, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. He'll keep it himself. Oh, the sweep spin, and he's free.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. The problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Keeps it on the bootleg. Oh, they're after him. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Hard running there. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. The play action fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Castellanos. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Picks up the first down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They've got the screen set up. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. From the gun. Got it in the middle. It's Green. Knocked off his feet. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. The give as they work on that clock. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Finds his man. It's Green. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. With the clock running, this should be the final play. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to be that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.